Sit in cross-legged position of the mat. Feel the sitting bone grounding. Roll the shoulders back. Spine straight, closing the eyes. Deep inhale into the belly. And exhale. Deep inhale into the belly. And exhale. One more. Deep inhale into the belly. And exhale. Intention setting for the class. This week's themes is water element. How can you make the movement and your breath flow seamlessly like water? I have a challenge for you in this class. I don't want you to look at the camera. Just listen to the verbal cue and move as how you would interpret it. I don't care if you look different. I want you to be fully centered in your body. We are going to start the class with 3 Om. Deep inhale into the belly. Inhale again into the belly. Last inhale into the belly. Feeling the remaining vibration. And gently open up your eyes. We'll start with the familiar. Coming to tabletop position. And do several rounds of cat-cow. Kneeling onto the mat. Internal rotation of the elbow. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Arch the back, look up to the sky. Exhale, curl from the upper back, mid back, lower back. On your own breath for several rounds, deeply inhale. Arch up, push the belly down, roll the shoulders back, head up. And exhale, curl from the neck, upper back, mid back, lower back. Closing the eyes for 3 rounds, deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Deeply in. And out. Deeply in. And out. Set number 2, draw a circle with your chest. Inhale, chest down. To the right. Exhale, curling in. To the left. Close your eyes and draw circles deeply. Inhale, arch the back. And exhale. Really good job, Bea and Mark. Deepen the inhale. And deepen the exhale. But yeah, I love it when you're not looking at the camera and just moving. Deeply inhale, feel the freedom of it. And you know which part of your body you want stretching when you're in particular move. Could be the spine, could be the neck, could be the hips, could be the shoulders. Just deeply inhale and deeply exhale. Keep the right close and draw circles the other way. Inhale, arch down, left, curl and exhale, right. Inhale, down, left, exhale, curl and right. Keep drawing circles. Feel the spine. Feel the hips. Feel even the neck opening. Deeply in and out. In and out. Round 3. Inhale, arch up, look up. Exhale, crawling in and push back to child pose. Lengthen the hands. Feeling the armpit opening. Inhale, brush the mat and arch up. Exhale, curling in. You can stay in child pose for a few breaths. For one breath and keep going. When you're staying in child pose, it's an active child pose, so your armpit is straight. Feeling the opening of the shoulders. You're here for 2 minutes, deeply in and out. Maybe come back to movement, then child pose again. Whatever that your body feels like. Deepening your inhale. And deepening your exhale. Can you deepen your breath? Ujjayi breath. Breathe so loud through the back of the throat that I'm going to hear. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Keep breathing. Either keep moving or stay in stillness. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Deeply in. And out. Last breath in. And out. Everyone come to child pose. When you're there, walk both hands to the left, feeling the right torso opening. Deeply in, try to walk the fingers as further away as possible. And out, feeling the armpit opening. The upper shoulders and the torso on the right opening. Try to have the right hip onto the toes, so you are pulling the torso butt down, but hands forward. It's like a counter stretch. Last deep inhale. And exhale. Walk yourself back to center for one breath. Keep the eyes closed the whole moment. Deeply in. And out and walk your hands onto the other side. Feel the torso opening. Left torso, left sitting bone down. Left hand walking as far away as possible. Feel the stretch on the shoulders blade. Torso sideways and left hip deeply in. And out. Can you walk your fingers further away? Last deeply in. And out, walk the hands back towards the center. We're going to open up our wrists, so going back to tabletop, closing your eyes. Fingers pointing towards 12 p.m. Both mid fingers draw circles one way. Draw circles the other way. And maybe sit back for one breath in. And out, coming back to center with our eyes closed. Right mid finger to 3 p.m. Left mid finger to 9 p.m. Draw circles with your wrists one way. Draw circles the other way. And sink down, sit back, stretches the hands front. Coming back, fingers pointing towards each other. Right mid finger to 9 p.m. Left mid finger to 3 p.m. Draw circles one way. And then the other way. Keep on deeply inhale. And exhale, use your Ujjayi breath. When you can slow down the movement, slow down the breath, and you can slow down the mind. Sit back, stretches the whole palm out, all 10 fingers onto the mat, deeply in. And out. One more in. And out, coming back, fingers pointing towards you to 6 p.m. Rolling it one way. Rolling it the other way. Sit back on your bum. Stretching the fingers, the whole palm out, feeling the wrists opening deeply in. And out. Now lift the palms, only fingers onto the mat, deepening your inhale. And deepening the exhale. Coming back onto your hands, stretch yourself. Your calf back to tabletop, then push the right heel back, right toes on the mat. Feeling the calf opening deeply in. You could be on your hands, you could be on your elbows. The focus is lengthening of the calf. Try to really activate the whole leg, push the heels as back as possible. You could be wiggling back and forth or just stay in stillness, deeply in. And out the other leg. Straighten left toes onto the mat. Push the left heels as further away from the leg as possible. Lengthen the whole leg. Feeling the calf opening deeply in. And out. Going back to the other leg again. This time, pick up the leg, knees onto the mat, and rotate the ankle deeply in. Feel the ankles and feel the toes opening. Draw circles the other way with your feet. Deeply in. And out. Put this knee down. The other knee on top. Roll the ankles deeply in. And out. Roll the ankles the other way. Deeply in. And out. Let's learn something new. Elbows onto the mat. Wait, I need to adjust my camera. Elbows onto the mat. And you'll be like three-legged dog. Lift the right leg up. Breathing in and out. Feel the opening of the right hip. Also feel your right hip engaging. Then bend the knees towards the side, onto the air, yes. Then straighten up the legs onto the side, right leg onto the side. So right feet, it's onto the mat. Push your left hands, push your left hands in the middle of the mat, opening up the right chest. So right hand up top, opening up the right chest. Yes. So left hand in the middle of the mat, right hand up. Yes. Wait, so your right feet is on the mat. It's on the floor. Yes. Now circles around. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Deeply in. And deeply out. The feet unchanged. So listen to this instruction. Right hand will be thread underneath the left armpit. So slowly bring the right hand down. Thread it underneath the left armpit. So underneath the hole. And put the right shoulders down. Left hands in front. So your hands is in like this plus sign. You're trying to get the right chest as close to the mat as possible. While your feet is feeling this really nice opening on the hamstring. And maybe on the right thigh. Deepening your inhale. And deeply exhale. Feeling the shoulders opening. 2 more in. Try to get the left shoulders onto the mat as much as possible. And out. In. And out. Another creative transition. You don't have to look at the screen. You just listen. Bend the bend the left hand next to your face. So you're bending around to stabilize yourself. Then see if you can stabilize yourself with the right face, right shoulders, and move. Then lift the right leg back onto the sky. Deeply in, draw circles with your right hip. And out. Deeply in, great job. And out, then right knee down, untangle yourself, coming to child pose, open up the knees, roll the calf out, sitting on your sitting bone, then slide your hands out, deeply in, and out, deeply in, and out onto the other side. Coming to tabletop position. Start with the easy one. Knees hip width distance apart. Internal internal elbow rotation. Lift the left leg up. You could be on your elbows. You could be on your hands, depending how do you feel like. Hold it here deeply in. Straighten up the left leg as much as possible. But yeah, if you slide your elbow further away or hands further away, you'll be more stabilized. Yeah, deeply in and out. Bend the knees towards the side. Then straighten up the feet onto the mat, left feet onto the side of the floor, feeling the opening of the left hamstring. Deeply in. And out. Sorry, I have to get the door. Give me a second. Oh. Left feet onto the mat. Right hands in the middle. Opening up the left chest. Lift the left hands up top. Deeply inhale. And exhale. Rotate the shoulders, opening up the left shoulders. Feeling the stretch. Feeling the top left shoulders opening. Deeply in. And out. Now thread the left hand underneath the right shoulders. Put the left shoulders down. Right hand straight. Try to get the right shoulders as close to the mat as possible. So you are now feeling the left shoulder stretch, but feeling also the left hamstring stretch. Deepening your inhale. And deepening your exhale. Try to press on the left shoulders even more. Get the right shoulders as close to the mat as possible. Deeply in and out. In and out without moving the body. Bend the right arm, right hand next to your face. Stabilize yourself with the left shoulder, left face, and right arm. And lift the left leg up back towards the sky. Draw circles in one direction. And draw circles in the other direction. Bend the knees slowly coming up. Coming to child pose for 3 breaths. Opening up the knees as wide as the mat, toes together. Roll the calf back, sitting onto your bum and slide forward. Deepening your inhale. Open up the fingers. Feeling the shoulders opening. Deeply in. And out. In. And out. In. And out. When you are here, can you just lengthen your hands in front and straight hands, feeling the shoulders opening. So be in this active child pose, you are activating your arms and activating your shoulders. Try to walk the hands as shoulder width distance. So you're using your hands to pull the arms forward, but also using your butt to sit back with the counter force, feeling the shoulders opening deeply in and out. In and out. Slowly roll yourself, coming onto your hands to tabletop position. This time we're going coming to like an upward dog, so you lean forward, roll the shoulders back, knees, feet up, could be feet together. So roll the shoulders front, feeling the opening of the lower body. Guys, give me 1 second. Agnes, can you go clean up the room first? Thank you. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Look towards your right butt, feeling the opening of the left hand side of the torso. Look towards your left butt, feeling the opening of the right torso. Be here for 3 breaths. You could stay in stillness, or you could roll around. Deeply in and out. In And out. One last in. And out. Straighten your legs. Get your torso onto the mat. We're coming to spins. So, forearms onto the mat. Roll the shoulders back and look up. Feeling the mid-back opening. Deeply in. And exhale, sink your belly deeper to the mat, feeling the mid-chest opening. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. One more in. And out, holding it here, switching elbows together, hands together like a flower. Put your neck onto the flower, then pull up the elbows further away. Feeling the neck opening, feeling the upper arm opening. Try to get the elbows together. Closing the eyes, 3 deep inhale. And exhale. In. And out. One more in. And out. Release your hands. Make a pillow with your hands. And head down for one breath for rest. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Straightening the left arm to 9 p.m. Put your left face onto the mat. Right hand next to your face. Bend your right knees towards the chest or towards the side. Then using your right hand and right knee, push your body back. Feeling the shoulders opening. So you can stay here. Make sure your left hand, all 5 fingers are open. Left hand to 9 p.m. straight. Deeply in. So in this pose, you feel the shoulders opening, but you also feel the twisting of the spine. Deepening your inhale. And deepening your exhale. If you want to feel more, lift your right hand onto the sky. Opening out the right hand to the back. Bend the right arm. Put the right fingers underneath the left waist or left chest. So you can roll and look towards the ceiling more. The more you roll and look, the stronger the pose is. Closing the eyes, 3 more breaths. Deeply inhale. And exhale. One more in. And out. Lift the right hand onto the sky. Right hand back next to your face. Slowly roll back onto the mat. Then onto the other side. Right hand to 3 p.m. Straight, open up the fingers. Put the whole arm onto the floor. Right face onto the mat. Left hands onto the fingers next to your face. Bend the left knee 90 degrees. Then roll back. Step the left leg behind the right knees. Feel the rolling of the body. You should feel the right shoulders opening and also twisting of the lower back. Deeply inhale. And exhale. In. And out. If you want to deepen the twist, left hands onto the sky. Bend the left hand behind the back. Tuck the left finger underneath the right waist. Deepening your inhale, roll towards the ceiling more. And exhale. In. And out. In. And out. Rolling back, facing the mat. Coming back to tabletop position. We are going to tuck our toes for our first downward dog. So opening up the fingers onto the mat. Tuck the toes. Push the hip back. Walk the dog for the first one. Remember internal elbow rotation. Deeply in. And out. In. And out. In. And out. Let's really warm up the hamstring. So with fingers strong, feet strong, you're going to inhale, bend the knees 1 inch off the mat. Then exhale, push yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees 1 inch off the mat. If you want to increase the challenge, come to a plank. Then exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog. 3 more. Inhale, bend the knees 1 inch off the mat. You could come to plank if you want to, or just stay there. And exhale, straighten up the legs, then push yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, coming forward. Exhale, when you're forward in a plank, straighten up the legs to a plank, then push back to downward facing dog. 1 more, knees grazing off the mat. Then push back to downward facing dog. Great job. All of you, lift the heels as high as possible. Holding it here, lift the hips up, 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 up. So now your hips is really high, right? Keeping as much as you can on the position of the hips, lower the heels without compromising the hips. Feeling the amazing stretch on the hamstring. Deeply in. And out. In. And out. Great job. We're going to come to Malasana. So bend the knees, look towards your hands, and jump. Open up the feet towards the side. Hold here to Malasana. Lengthen the back. Feeling your hips opening. Deeply in. And out. In. And out. Last in. And out. Holding Malasana doesn't change. Right hands onto the mat. Walk the right hands out of the thighs. So right elbow still on the right knee, but walk the hands out. Yeah. Then opening up the left to the sky. Feel the chest opening. Using the counter pressure onto the right upper arm to open up the knees and the chest more deeply in. And out. If you want to deepen the stretch, see if you can come to a bind. So bend the right arm behind the knees. Bend the left hands and try to grab both hands together. At the same time, open up the chest deeply in. And out. Coming back to Malasana for 1 breath. Deeply inhale. And exhale. Walk the left hands onto the mat. The trick to get to the bind is trying to get this really in. So if you look at me, I really get my hands further away and opening up the right. Deepening the inhale. You feel a really good stretch onto the left hip and deepening the exhale. If you want to come deeper, go to the bind. Deeply in and out. In and out. Coming back to Malasana. Do you guys want to keep this more chill mode, or do you guys want some power round? If you want power round, hands up. If you want chill mode, just sit on the mat. Bear, power round. Okay, so flip yourself back, standing on top of the mat. Let's do a Vinyasa round. Roll the shoulders back. Standing on top of the mat. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hands from the hips coming forward. Inhale, hands towards the shin flap back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Opening up the hip, exhale. Roll the knees, opening up the hips for 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, right leg on top. Bend the right knee towards the chest, stepping back to warrior 1. Exhale, turn the left feet out. Inhale, coming up to warrior 1. Really sink onto the mat. Exhale, opening up to warrior 2. Inhale, right hand forward. Exhale to reverse warrior. 1 more in. And out. Inhale, right hand onto the right thighs. Length, exhale, lengthen the left hands on top. 1 more in. And out. Inhale, coming back up to warrior 2. Straighten the legs, exhale. Inhale, right hand to the front. Hands onto the shin. Opening up to side triangle. Deeply in. And out. Inhale, hands onto the waist. Bend the front knee. All weight onto the front right feet. Then walk the left, front, until you come to warrior 3. Deepening the inhale. And exhale. Hold here for 1 more breath or go to half moon. Deeply in. And out. Come to a standing split. Walk the hands close to the feet. Lift the left leg up as much as you can. Deepening your inhale. And deepening the exhale. Step your feet back to warrior 1. And exhale. Body up. We're going to switch to the other side. So switch both feet, turn both feet towards the left, and turn to the other side of warrior 1. So you have warrior 1 with left feet on top. Left feet bend and right feet 45 degrees out. Great job. Opening up. to warrior two. Deeply inhale. And exhale, reverse warrior two. Inhale, left hand front. Exhale, back to reverse warrior. Deeply in. And out. Inhale, left forearm onto the left thigh. Exhale, right hand up, straight back. Deeply in. And out. Coming back up to warrior two. Straight, exhale, straighten the legs. To side angle, inhale, right hand forward. Hands onto the shin, opening up the chest. Deeply in. And out. In. And out. Coming back up. Bend the knees. Hands onto the waist. Put all the weight onto the left feet. And slowly walk forward to warrior three. Deeply inhale. And exhale. Hold here for one more breath or opening up to half moon. Deeply in. And out. To standing split, walk the hands as close to the left feet as possible. Right feet up. Deeply in. And out. In. And out. Stepping back to warrior one in a graceful transition. Bend the right knee. Bend the left knee, right feet back. Coming up to warrior one. Challenge to the next one. You are going to, as smooth as possible, put your hands down, then go to three-legged dog with left leg up. So come to your transition as gracefully as possible. Hands onto the mat. Tuck the right toes. Then directly lift the left leg to the sky. Great job. Opening up the left knee. Draw circles 3 times with your knee. Deeply in. And out. In. And out. In. And out. In. And out. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Stay in forward fold for 2 breaths. You could opening up your feet, hip width distance apart. Hold the other side of the elbow. Swing left and right. 1 release before we go to Savasana. Deeply inhale. And exhale. In. And out. Sit back onto the mat. Last 2 cooling down before Savasana. Hug your knees to your chest. Roll left and right to release the lower back. So lean back onto the mat. Roll left and right. Left and right. Deepening your inhale. And deepening your exhale. Spinal twist. Left leg straight. Right knee towards your chest. Use your left hand to bring the right knee to the left. Left arm straight, looking at the left arm. Sorry, right arm, wait, I can't think anymore. Right arm straight, looking at the right arm. Deeply in and out. In and out. Holding the pose here, just straighten the bad knee and try to put it onto the floor, feeling the hamstring opening. Deeply in and out, and roll yourself back towards the center. The other leg, bend the left knee towards the chest, right leg straight. Bring the knees across the body, straightening up the top arm, the left look towards the left. Deeply inhale and exhale. Release the lower back. Deeply in and out. In and out. Without changing the position, straighten the bad knee. Try to get it onto the floor, feeling the hamstring opening on the left. Maybe also a lengthening onto the left hip. One more in and out. Last in and out. Coming back towards the center, happy baby. One last spinal release before we go to Savasana. In happy baby, you could put the feet together to butterfly in the air. So opening up your hips, or maybe if you need a thigh stretch, you could also straighten the legs. Whatever type of baby you are, pick your own interpretation. Deeply in and out. Coming to Savasana. If you're on your period, you could have just a normal Savasana, or you could bend your knees, walk your feet onto the outside of the mat, and then put your knees together. So you're releasing your lower back. So bend your knees, yeah. Walk the feet on the outer edge of the mat. Then knees together in the middle. Release the shoulders. Tug the shoulders onto the mat. Deeply inhale. And exhale. Deeply in. And out. Last in. And out. Release your head. Release your eyebrows. Release your jaw. Release your neck. Release your shoulder. Release your upper arm, elbow, and forearm, wrist, and 10 fingers. Release your upper back, mid back, and lower back. Release your hips. Release your thighs. If you have bad knees, straighten up your legs now. Release your calf. Release your knees. Release your ankle and 10 toes. Completely relax Savasana. Slowly coming back to the room. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Hands overhead. Give yourself a really good stretch. Bend the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a really big hug. Feel the nourishment in your body. Roll towards the right hand side. Be in fetal position for one breath. Deeply in and out. With the eyes closed, push yourself back to a sitting position. Roll the shoulders back, spine straight. Feeling the new space in your body first as the beginning. Deeply inhale and exhale. Deeply in and out. In and out. We are going to sing 1-0 and 3 Shanti to end the class. Deeply inhale into the belly. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands in front of your heart. May your heart be filled with peacefulness, gratefulness, and happiness. Bowing forward, namaste. Thank you so much for coming.